Oceanside celebrated the third annual Day of the Dead Festival on Pierview Way. Dia de los Muertos is a Mexican holiday that dates back over 3,000 years. On November 1st and 2nd, it is believed that souls can return once a year to visit the living. How did you get involved in the Dia de los Muertos?
I was invited 3 years ago to be the cultural advisor just for the day to give a presentation, and they kidnapped me, and I've been working with them now for 3 years. They made me part of the organizing committees. It was so embedded in the culture, and they said, okay, we cannot get rid of it, let's incorporate it into the Catholic Church. And then the 1st of November is for the children, and the 2nd of November is for the grown-ups.
Understand that everything you do wrong in this world, you're gonna pay for it here. And everything you start a new life, another life, is all good.
Artist Roland Crump was an original Disney Imagineer in the early 1950s. He painted a series of pieces just for the Dia de los Muertos festival.
I started working with Walt in 1959 on all the projects at Disneyland. About that time, Walt was building Disneyland, and he wanted to reach into the animation department and pull certain people out to help him design Disneyland. And I was just very fortunate to be one of the people he asked. First project I was assigned to was to work on the Haunted Mansion. All the illusions that you see in there, the ghosts and all the, the head on the ball and all of that came out of what Yale and I did. He had never built a theme park before, so he wasn't sure what he was doing, and we weren't sure what we were doing, but we just did whatever he asked, and it turned out great. And the one thing I found, and I try to do that in the paintings, is that it's a celebration. It's not a sad time, it's just a celebration.
We believe that they come and visit us once a year, so it's not a scary thing. There are spirits that want to be with us and we want to be with them.
People, we get sometimes accused that this is blasphemy, that this is pagan rituals, and people don't understand that some people in the United States do it anyway, because the Vietnam Memorial in D.C., people go there and leave booths and they leave pictures or cars and toys or even cigarettes and drinks that the people used to like. And that's like an ofrenda. That's exactly what we do here.
Okay, thank you so much. This is an amazing day. We're so glad.
It's my pleasure, and I'm glad you were here, and hopefully next year we're going to have a lot of people back.
Over 10 years now, from various parts of Mexico and Latin America.
So how did you get involved in the Dia de los Muertos?
Well, when I was 13 years old, my father was diagnosed with a terminal illness, Lou Gehrig's disease, and I'm Catholic, and we have, religious ways of coping with death. It just wasn't cutting it for me. I mean, something like this Catrina right here, skeletons that are posed in lifelike manners. It kind of looks at death in a more celebrative manner as opposed to finite, the end. You'll never see that person again.
Why is the marigold the official flower for the Day of the Dead?
It became a custom to put the flowers out, leading the path for the spirits to return to the home or their homes.
Tell us a little more about this festival and what it means to you.
Well, Dia de los Muertos, this is the third year we've done it. And what it means to me is it's a real recognition of the diversity of Oceanside. In the city of Oceanside, which is very diverse, we have an event like Dia de los Muertos that captures that whole concept of life and death and harvest home and getting ready for the wintertime.
Yeah, it's the life cycle.
Exactly right, it's the life cycle.
Dia de los Muertos is a day to remember loved ones who have passed on and welcome their return.